21 days of prayer and fasting. Every January, people around the world set goals on what the year ahead is going to look like. It's a clean slate, time to start fresh. And every year, churches around the world in January make the decision to join in for 21 days of prayer and fasting. Fasting is really an opportunity for us to give up something important to us in order to lean into our relationship with God, to tell Him that we fully depend and trust on Him, and also to ask Him to line our lives up with what He has for our future. There's really 4 different ways that we talk about fasting. There's something called a partial fast, where you might take specific times or meals and say, I'm going to set these aside to lean in to my relationship with Jesus. You might choose a selective fast, where you eliminate specific food groups from your diet in order to focus on God. One of the most common ways that is done is called the Daniel fast, and we invite you to check that out online and see if that's something that you'd be interested in. There's a complete fast, where you might take a specific day and say, I'm going to eliminate all food other than water from my diet, just so that I can lean in on my relationship with God. And then there's something called a soul fast, where you take anything that's distracting in your life. Maybe it's TV, maybe it's social media, maybe it's coffee, and you make a decision to give that up and say, I'm going to set this aside in order to intentionally focus my relationship with God at the start of this year. Whatever it is for you, we invite you to join in with us for 21 days of intentionally growing your relationship with God. It's a great way to set up the year ahead to be a great one and to see what God has for your life in the coming year. I'd love to drink this coffee, but I'm off coffee for 21 days. Have a great week.